Hello everybody, it's ChaosBloodFire here, and we're back more poetry today. And yes, I have changed the name again. All the names I've taken in the past for my YouTube channel is just more just things I liked at that time, but now I'm trying to get a name that fits my true self, my true higher self. So that's why I have that name now. Or actually, I've always had the name, but I mean, just showing it off to the world. And also, before I start with the poetry today, it's also the anniversary of my father's death again, so rest his soul, rest in peace, Daddy. He passed away October 23rd, 1997, so it's been 25 years. I can easily remember because I was 3. So minus how old I am, minus 3, and that's how long it's been, so yeah, I'm 28. Woo! So, okay. The poems for today are about the Daughters of Lilith, the ChaosBloodFire, Succubi, Valkyries, and Dragonfire. So, and how they're all connected, well, you'll find out soon enough. So, okay, we're gonna start with the ChaosBloodFire. The easiest way to explain what that is look at Surtur from Norse mythology. He's basically, at the end of the war, he's in Ragnarok. At the end, he consumes the whole world with his fire and kills everything, and then it's all sense renew and all that. So, the easiest way to explain what the fire is, because he was there at the beginning of the universe, the creation of the universe. So, well, at least when it comes to when you read the Norse mythology of it. So, it basically was, explained that he just popped out of nowhere and he's fired, so, lovely stuff. And then the Daughters of Lilith, we have, well, I mean, there are a lot of things. They're not just, physical daughters or adopted children. So, the physical babies or adopted. Basically, all of them as a whole, as great beings. And then, obviously, Succubi are Lilith's children. And the Valkyrie are connected to Lilith because Freya and Lilith are the same being. If you look at the themes of Freya being a goddess of beauty, sex, being a warrior in general, there's a lot of connections. If you go to different mythologies around the world, you see that some goddesses have, the same themes, and, the same, how the hell they connected? It's well, if they follow, it's easier just, to actually physically see it. Oh, they're all one and the same, and if you want physical proof of it, you're looking at the physical proof of it. So, yeah. And then dragons, again, are one of my favorite things, and I figure connection, because, again, the beginning, you have the primordial dragon, which is chaos, or at least, chaos is the primordial dragon, the goddess chaos, the queen of the universe. So, but, yeah. Okay. First poem would be the ChaosBloodFire is all-consuming, burn everything, nothingness, primordial fire. So, and then we got the Daughters of Lilith, 11 light beings, cute Succubi, Valkyries, Chaos Fire, magic. So, and then we got the Succubi, or the Succubus. Succubi is the plural. If you want to say multiple Succubi, or Succubuses, it sounds like you just say Succubuses, but the plural is Succubi. Individually, Succubus. So, love, light, sex, beauty, perfection, eternal youth, divine, powerful. Valkyries, strong winged warriors, daughters of goddess Freya, sexy, beautiful. No, not necessary. You would say daughters. You'd say more along the line of assistants, and you can almost say that Freya, she leads them, so you can almost say that she's the mother figure of them. She can be a mother figure to them. It's more when I say again, say children, it can always be adopted. And you can see somebody as a mother or father-like figure to you. Even if directly they did not give birth to you, you can still see them as a figure that can represent a mother or father or a parent figure. So, yeah. And then we got dragons and Dragonfire. Dragons, great flying reptiles, magic elemental breath, power, claws, teeth, beings. Dragonfire, great dragon power, burn everything. Nothingness, destructive fire breath. Again, I did the Dragonfire first. So, and then I decided to be oh right, I can explain the ChaosBloodFire, and I figured that's why I tend to use the same syllables over again. Especially when you're limited to the 575, not unless you're doing the Tank of Haikus, which is 57577 syllables all lined up. I tend to reuse the same syllables to keep it simple. As simple as possible. I'm all about simplicity. Simplicity is the best of a lot of things. So, that's why I tend to reuse it. And I usually just kind of think in my head, and then I'm just okay, just write it down as I'm ready to write down the poem. So, again, you could do it poetry on literally anything. Whatever your heart desires, you can write anything on it. You can write a poem on it. So, there's no limitations. That's why you can technically do never-ending poem. I know I need to go back to the Let's Plays I just been playing more. I've been playing like Doom, Castlevania, and then I obviously I play RuneScape like every day when it does the daily stuff, and then back to the old school. So again, I just have not been on my PlayStation, and I'm still confined to only doing recording on my PlayStation through the Let's Plays or just recording device, because the computer I'm using right now is not strong enough to be able to record, and if not live stream, while playing games at the same time, because I want to go back and I want to play the Nintendo Classics. I had those, a bunch of those, Super Mario 64, just all the ROM hacks associated with that, or at least the majority of them that I like. And you got Castlevania ROM hacks, you got the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, and Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, the original games, plus the ROM hacks. They got the randomizers for it. Ocarina of Time has a few ROM hacks with it. Majora's Mask, I don't really have as many ROM hacks that I really like got into, so just the randomizer for that. But there's so many Nintendo games, which I might end up just using emulators to play all of them. Like, I can play in the original system also, but emulators you already kind of like have the recording. You're doing it on PC, and you have the recording of the other screen, so it probably is easier to do that. And then you have, with all about emulators, you have safe stating and cheat codes you can build into it, so you have a lot more customization options. So yeah, and the music that's playing is from Tower Succubus, which is a game, it's an adult game, it's an adult hentai game, but it's styled like after like Castlevania. So, well, I mean, it looks like the old Castlevania games, and there's a platforming aspect, and it's highly inspired by it. And like Sword of Succubus, which is another game, which is made by Leap of Heart, which is both of them. That's more of a Zelda game. So I have another video that I put in private just because it's kind of just talked about like a thing that I have I guess you call fetish for. Everybody has fetishes. So I might take it off private and actually upload it fully. But that music in that one is the Sword of Succubus, when you go into this field, which is basically the Hyrule field, because that one's the Zelda style game. And Tower is more of a, I guess it has like the top-down like Zelda view to it. But I don't know if it's based off of Tower Durga from the Genesis. I never played that, but it reminds me of that because I've seen the game, and so it reminds me, it could be that. And then again, it has the aesthetic of like old NES games, which are like, I love pixel art, so. But yeah, it's basically ascending the Tower A in the first part. So it's by Gentle Breeze. You can find the Succubus games on Steam. You can also go to the direct site, which is the DL site, like capital DL, and then you say site, and then look up Lever Heart, the Succubus games, and then they should pop up. So, they're the publishers of the main ones. You also have Pixel Shegoku, Teishoku, that does, like, it started the same universe, but they do their own thing. They have Castle in the Clouds and Midnight Castle Succubus, which is straight up, like, again, as if you're playing a Castlevania game, but it's for adults. So, but yeah, they're great gameplay. It's not beyond just the sex stuff. The gameplay is alone why I played them, even if it was not even an adult game. But the gameplay is well worth playing it. So. But yeah, that's all I'm going to do for this video. Everybody, thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe for more. You guys have a great day and a great night. Bye bye. Woohoo!